Now it is time for our Healthy Living segment with personal trainer Eric STRATMAN from CrossFit ENG in Cape Coral.
Now this morning, Eric's getting us a little bit more on benefits of functional fitness. And Jessalyn, I know you had a question. We were talking about this for Eric, so here we go.
Yeah, good morning, Eric. So yes, I had a question. So with CrossFit, it's so important to listen to your body. Don't overdo it, and just don't make yourself uncomfortable with it as well, correct?
Yes. That is an absolute correct statement, and we emphasize here when we're coaching people, whether it's online or live here in the gym, and we're just getting started in the workout for our Saturday morning, is that it's not only important to listen to your body, but also talk to your coach about it, but not push beyond. Like too often we hear that no pain, no gain. And whenever we have anybody start here in the gym, and I would emphasize for people to do this at home, is that first 2 weeks needs to be 50% effort. Not I'm going to give 100% and do everything I can, because then you're crippled sore for a while and God forbid you sustain an injury. But it's really listening to your body, moving well, and staying consistent. And that's where that 50% effort comes in more often and more beneficial to those newer athletes. So it allows them to work out more often at 50% than go 100% every 3 or 4 days.
Great advice.
And Eric, that 2 weeks, really easing yourself in right now is even more prevalent right now. I know you guys call it the Rona over there, but during the coronavirus pandemic globally now, people were away from the gym, and you don't just want to come back in and immediately go 150%, because that's when you do sustain injuries, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And you're going to kind of see, back here a little bit of it going. Everybody that we work with, it is understood that we talk to them individually about the workout we're doing, because we all like to do the same workout together, but let individuals work at their own ability and own capacity. Again, just like you said, come in 150%. Jeff, maybe you could talk to us about that. If your first workout, you're like, I can go harder than 50%. Let me know how you feel the next day when you're, have that little pirate walk going. So it's important. Great. But I want to give a shout out to my boy again, but I put a birthday cake on there for you,
guys
Jeff.
Happy
birthday,
Happy
brother.
birthday!
Make sure you guys email him. He's giving shout outs to everybody.
That's so awesome. Happy birthday, buddy.
I appreciate it. Now, I see behind
Talk
you.
to us about 150%.
Yeah, so behind you, I know you were doing a bit of a demonstration, in our 6 o'clock news, and we really would love to show our 7 o'clock, our viewers here as well, some of the things that they can do at home. I know you had the kettlebells there, you had the boxes, out there. What exactly can some people do at home when we're talking about functional fitness?
So, as we talked about in the last segment, it's doing things that are going to mimic what we need to do functionally throughout our life. You see a basic, we have partners here doing some sit-ups you can see in the background, and that is such a key component. And one of the things you're going to notice is they're putting their hands over their head and they're sitting up. There's nobody with their hands behind their neck, because we want to know that the fitness that we're doing is actually functional. Pulling on your neck during a sit-up is the worst thing to do. So either keep your hands crossed in front of you, or your hands are straight above, not behind your neck. But looking at that core component, we did talk about before how important it is with deadlifting and kettlebell swings that we did in the last segment. But getting into the push-up, the row, and that's something that we look at constantly, is what is it that we're doing every day, but using everyday items. If you're getting into squatting, as we were talking about, and air squats just aren't enough with your body weight, are you getting that gallon of water, or do you need that 50-pound bag of dog food because you've just graduated? There's all kinds of things around our house to work on, and especially those of us that have kids, pick them up and walk holding them for a half a mile or a quarter mile, and that's going to give you a ton of stimulus to keep you in shape and then keep them going. And I definitely love to encourage that families get involved in fitness together and do it together, because if our kids see us doing it, then that means that it's going to be just part of their lifestyle, and they understand it's fun. It's not a punishment. Too often, kids are stimulated that exercise is a punishment for something they did wrong, not, hey, this is something our family just does together and has fun with it. And man, it's summertime. It's time to get out. You got to get out before 9 a.m. here. So we definitely encourage all our Floridians to get out before 9 a.m. and get their workouts in outside.
Yup. We harp on that. Do it early. It's hot.
And the last thing I have for you, Eric, I know we talked about this, is that one of the benefits,
Yeah.
too, of CrossFit is that you are already socially distanced, is that you have individuals that are already about 6 feet apart from one another. So for
Yes.
those that maybe are a little nervous to get back in the gym, it kind of helps comfort that a little bit.
Absolutely, and you can see that in the spacing we have. That everybody has their own equipment. They're going through their workouts, but allowing them to work at their own pace. But again, socially distanced. But when you look at our setup with open bay doors, high ceilings, fans on, this isn't an environment that the Rona really thrives in. You're not in that small air conditioned space with people right on top of each other. We have just an open floor that allows people to space out. We could fit 50 people on this floor at 10 feet apart. And that's the thing with CrossFit anyway, because the equipment we use and the exercise we do, nobody's going to be within 6 feet of you anyway, because of if you're getting up and down off the ground for a push-up or a burpee, or using a barbell or a set of dumbbells or a box jump. So it's definitely important people understand there are safety precautions taken, but also put yourself in an environment that is safe, that we understand that the virus is not very effective in, and let people come enjoy a little workout. So I definitely encourage you guys to try it out.
Perfect.
And we want to thank Eric, of course, for all of his time this morning. That is the Cape Coral CrossFit ENG. You can see their website right there if you'd like any more information. We got to hit a quick break. We're approaching 7:30. ABC7 More in the Morning. Coming right back.